need to do this before the next Grow Garden update, and you need to do it very, very fast. We have almost 1 day left before the Grow Garden update comes out. And this is going to be the prehistoric update that we've all been waiting for. Now, there are a couple things in this video that are so pivotal that you need to make sure that you do. All right, so the very first thing you need to make sure you do is actually pretty simple, but it does go a little bit deeper. So let me go ahead and open up their Discord, and I'll explain exactly what I'm talking about. So if we head over to the Leaks channel right here, basically what they say right here is another idea we're thinking about. Should we bring back the old seeds and move the summer seeds to the traveling merchant? So basically, the summer seeds you could only get from the traveling merchant, and the normal seeds you could just go ahead and get out of this shop. So basically, what I'm saying here is you need to go ahead and cop all of these in case for whatever reason you need them later, and you don't want to go ahead and get the traveling merchant every single time it spawns in, because it does spawn in pretty randomly. So again, that is the very first thing you need to do. Go ahead, do that really, really quickly, and go buy all of them. Now, that is the very first thing you need to do before this next update. All right, and the next thing that you need to do, obviously, is complete this summer harvest event. Now, the one thing I will say that you should probably try to aim for specifically is any of these limited time items that will probably never come back. So that would be something like the chocolate sprinkler. If you get a ton of these, that'd be recommended for grinding money methods later on in case this is needed. Another thing I'd recommend is getting a bunch of these reclaimers. Now, I don't know if these will be, I believe actually, wait, let me fact check something real quick. Oh yeah, so you can actually craft the reclaimers. I don't know if these are going to leave or these are going to stay, but if you want to get them easier, I would recommend doing it from the summer harvest event while it is still here and you can still do it. All right, so the very next thing you need to make sure you're doing, another thing that you're probably going to want to go ahead and do is cop basically all these summer seed packs that you possibly can, because these, again, like I said, are going away very, very soon. And especially personally for me, what I recommend is getting a bunch of these summer seed packs and getting a bunch of these travelers fruit seeds. Now, we know in the next update, there's going to be a new best item in the game that's better than the candy blossom. We already know that, so that's going to be great. But yeah, Fennec Fox, yeah, you can go ahead and cop these as well if you're trying to do that. But the hamster's not even that good, so I wouldn't worry too much about getting the hamster. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the next thing you need to do to get ready. All right, so another thing you want to probably do is grind a bunch of money. So if you don't already know, in the next Grow Garden update, there were, if you played the last Grow Garden update, you would know that they had the little announcement thing on screen. And basically the announcement kind of said that they're thinking about adding save slots, meaning that you can have multiple garden save slots. And honestly, I feel like this would be a really cool feature. You can have a money farm and just a bunch of different farms. So that is definitely something that will be added. Now, just like the expand plot feature that they added, it will probably cost money. So again, I would recommend getting a lot of money for that. And the next thing you want to make sure you are doing is you're actually online for the update, because they do a ton of admin abuse stings. And yeah, you're going to want to be online for that. You're going to get a ton of mutations and hopefully be able to sell for a lot. I'm going to go ahead and cop this. Let's see. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much